Hi, this is Sarah Prince with My Natural Baby Birth. So, a lot of moms, when they give birth, especially naturally and vaginally, they tear, right? Because of all the pressure, the bad positioning, pushing too hard, moms tear. And this is when your tissue literally rips down there through your perineum, often down to your anus. And in the moment, it doesn't seem that bad because we have all these endorphin highs. And later there's stitches and swelling and all of that while it heals, which isn't too bad either in comparison. But then what nobody talks about and nobody seems to know is that 6 weeks later, 2 months later, 3 months later, when you start having sex again with your spouse, your significant other, it hurts like hell. And nobody talks about this. Your doctor won't warn you about this. And this is because, guys, I keep getting this stupid hair in my mouth. This is because when you tore, as you healed, you created scar tissue, right? It's a wound. You have scar tissue down there. And scar tissue is not flexible like your perineal tissue. All the other tissue down there is flexible, soft, it stretches, right? Because it pushes things out, babies, poop. And when you have a line of scar tissue down there, it won't stretch when you're in the middle of sex. And so it hurts. It hurts terrible. It's like a sharp, really sharp, pinching pain, and you don't even want to move, and it's horrible. And so what are you supposed to do about this? I had 2 tears with my first 2 babies, bad ones, like level 3, and they were both in the same spot. So I had like double the scar tissue in the same spot. And then what happened was I go to my doctor and I say, how can I fix this? What is going on? What can I do? And my doctor just says, you just have to grin and bear it, push gently through it, take it easy, take it slow, so that you get used to it. And honey, that is never the answer you want to hear. That is not the right answer. He did say you can put vitamin E oil on it. Sometimes that helps. Or what we can do is we can actually go in and cut out the scar tissue, re-stitch it back up, and make it a cleaner scar, like a smaller, tighter, cleaner wound, because a tear is actually like a rougher wound. But I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense, because you're just creating, you can't fix a scar. Once it's there, you can't cut it out and fix it, because you're just making another one. And so I didn't opt for that. Let alone, so really, we just grin and bear it. But then I was talking to my midwife during my 3rd pregnancy about this problem. And because it never went away. And so I was talking to her and I said, lady, and this was a woman, so of course I could speak more openly with her, which is fantastic. And I said, what can I do? What can I do? This cannot be like the rest of my life. And so she said, you know what? Here, take this. Dab it on every other day for a few weeks. Don't have sex while you're during the few weeks, and then give it a try. Tell me how it helped. What she gave me was a free sample of hormone cream. I honestly don't know the name of it. It wasn't a prescription. It was just a sample of, she called it hormone cream. It had feminine hormones in it. So that's why we shouldn't have had sex, so it wouldn't get on my husband's parts, and so it wouldn't mess with him. And so I did that for 2 weeks. We have sex again after it, and the pain was gone. No problem whatsoever. And so I shout this from the rooftops because nobody knows about this. And I know a lot of natural birthing moms, they want to have everything that they even apply down there or that they use can be completely natural products and essential oils, and I totally am on board with that. I completely agree. It's just this was a time and a place for me where Western medicine was the answer, and I wasn't going to turn away because this was something that was important to me, and using a little hormone cream every other day for a couple of weeks solves this problem when natural methods wouldn't for me. And so if you are suffering through that painful, sharp pain from sex because you have scar tissue, ask your doctor or your midwife just for hormone cream. Just say, can I just get a sample? Tell them my story. Say I'm your sister. Say, my sister had this problem. She tried this. I would like to try that. Can you please give me a sample of hormone cream? And just ask. Just ask. It is totally worth the time and effort. I wish I had that little tube of cream years before, and it would have saved so much exasperation. So if this is the trick that's going to help get your sex life back so you don't have that terrible pain from your scar tissue, do it. Go to your doctor and ask for a sample of hormone cream. Give it a try and let me know if it worked for you. It worked for me, night and day difference. I hope it works for you. Signing out. See ya. Bye.